Now, if you have watched our videos in 2023 about this window of opportunities for undervalued properties and took action, you should be sitting on some handsome profit right now. Now, because the property market is so dynamic and changes happen so often, these windows of opportunities will not last for long. So recently we discovered this amazing new opportunity that has emerged because of the current market situation. Now, think about it. It makes sense that there should be a price gap between a new launch and a resale condo. So people will naturally pay more for something new, right? And take for example in 2020 when Sengkang Grand Residences launched, it was selling for an average of $1,750 per square foot, while its neighbour, Jewel at Bangkok, a resale condo, was selling for only $1,350 per square foot. Now, that's a price gap between the new launch and the resale condo of about 30%. And if we zoom out island-wide, similar price gaps of between 20 to 30% can be found. And why don't we take a look at another cluster, the Esta, the Seaview and Amber Park. These are all freehold properties located in District 15 in the Marine Parade area. And we found that the price gap between Amber Park, a new launch in 2019, was 38% higher than the Esta and the Seaview, while Amber Park was selling for an average of $2,500 per square foot. And at the same time, we see the Esta and the Seaview's average resale prices were about $1,800 per square foot. Now, what if I tell you that this price gap between the new and resale is now almost non-existent in today's market? Now, as we fast forward to today, Amber Park, which is due to TOP soon, is selling at the same price as a new launch condo nearby. In fact, the highest transaction in Amber Park, a resale condo now, is more than $2,900 per square foot already. And while the nearby new launch condo, the Continuum, is selling at less than $2,800 per square foot. Now, in case you might be thinking that I'm cherry picking and this is just a one-off, let's take a look at another pair of development. Seaside Residences, a resale condo, and Tembusu Grand, a new launch. Now, while Tembusu Grand is selling for around $2,500 per square foot price, the prices for the resale condo, Seaside Residences, have surpassed the $2,500 per square foot mark and even reaching a high of $2,600 per square foot for a resale condo. So now, would you take the advantage of the window of opportunity now and choose the cheaper undervalued new launch condos today? You're probably asking, what's the catch? And there's a perfectly good reason why the market is behaving like this now. So because most resale condo owners only have 1 or 2 units that they are trying to sell, they can always wait for the price that they want without having to worry about the 5-year timeline to sell the unit, unlike a developer. And if you were the seller, wouldn't you also try to maximize your profit also? But if you compare to a developer that have hundreds and even thousands of units on hand, developers need to be more price sensitive. And that is why they will think very hard before considering launching at a high price, only to then reduce the price later when units cannot move. In fact, many developers will launch a new development at a sensible price, which is why new launch prices are so close to the resale now. And if you want to learn more about how to take advantage of this window of opportunity, simply connect with me and my team, link in the bio and description. Now, many people will start asking, what happens in the next 3 to 5 years? Now, I'm not like most others and tell you it depends. In fact, this is one of the rare chances that I might predict the future. So there are 3 scenarios that may unfold if you were to swap up your resale property to a new condo today. Scenario 1 is that resale prices drop while the new launch prices stay more or less the same. So if this is the case, you have gained the profit from selling your resale property. It is also very unlikely for a new launch condo price to drop further because most developers are already selling at break-even price or even below break-even prices. And scenario 2 is resale price will stay the same but new launch prices go up. And this is because there has to be a price gap between new launch and resale condo eventually. It is only normal for new things to be priced more, right? And when you buy a new launch today, eventually you'll still stand to profit from this price gap increase in the future. And scenario 3, which is the best case scenario, is that resale prices drop and new launch prices go up. Just take for example the price gap between Amber Park, a resale now, and the Continuum, a new launch. So if the price gap widens to a market norm of 30% for the new launch Continuum, you would possibly gain a profit of $900,000 for a $3 million property. And even if the price gap is only 20%, you would still stand to gain a projected profit of $600,000. Now it's entirely up to you to choose which scenario you would like to be in 3 to 5 years from now. And if you have been watching our videos and still missed the last few opportunities, this is a rare window of opportunity for you to sell high, buy low, and swap out your property without additional cash today. And to learn more, simply connect with me and my team today, link in the bio and description. This is Pete from Singapore Property Pro, and I'll talk to you soon.